So, the time is finally upon us. It's all coming together now. So I kind of started to put it together already. Now you'll kind of get an understanding of what all this is all for. Now, one thing I just finished doing was I shown you this leather conditioner earlier. Basically, I put a coat of that on, put it in the oven, let it soak in, took it out, put another coat on, stuck it in the oven. Still got a little bit, I want to let it dry a little bit more, so it's a little bit more of a matte finish than it's going to be. It'll be a lot shinier once I polish it up, but it's still a little wet. But it's late, and I want to finish this, so I'm going to put it all together, let you see what the finished product's supposed to look like. So, first things first, Chicago screws. Now these, unfortunately, did not come in the right size that I ordered, so I had to file these down to a lower height, but make do with what we have. So, basically, the point of these two straps here is so that you can side carry this. Stick your belt through here, and you have yourself a second carry option. Scout straps. So let's go ahead and start with the first. Now, before I forget, blue Loctite, medium strength, thread locker. Let's apply some of this. Don't want this ever coming loose. Doesn't take much, just a little bit, but in fact, I put way too much. But ensure that this lasts forever. So for this, I actually use a screwdriver and tighten it up. Now, because I had to use a file on this, getting this to start might be a little tricky. Not exactly ideal, but what can you do? Better than having to wait a week for another pair to get here. Now, it's really, really, really important here. Get that in there a little better. Really important that your hand does not slip. This is about the most important thing you can worry about at this point. And I'm noticing now that I actually filed that a little bit too short. So let's get to that one later. This is what happens when you work late. So again, tight. A little less Loctite than that. Stick this through. There we go. That one's grabbing like it's supposed to. You actually want this a little tight. You never want it to come loose. Now it is leaking a little bit of that Aussie oil on me. That's fine. Like I said, I didn't really wait like I normally would have. Nope. It's going to be a beaut. So, that's that. And then this guy here. Now this guy right here isn't, obviously there's no strap there. His purpose is simply to add strength to the bottom. And a little bit of a nice little look to it. Make sure it's tight enough, it's never going to come loose. Of course, that's also why you put Loctite, because you don't really want to have to thread it in too much. Another thing is you don't want to strip your screws up. Be very careful. You know, the look matters. And the last thing I'm going to do is put the snap on here. Problem is I have this little mini anvil thing to do it. It's really loud and I don't want to wake people up. And so I'm going to do that tomorrow morning. That'll only take me about 2 minutes. But then this will snap into place. In fact, I'm going to mess with that off camera, but to give you an idea, here's the knife. And once I hammer that in, that'll fit a little better. There it is. And this will snap in. There's the sheath. Pretty nice, huh? Now I'm going to put a little bit of a coating on this edge too before I go to bed. Make it so that lasts. And turned out pretty nice. Pretty happy with it. But there's one other step here. Belt dangler. For that, use another Chicago screw. Snap that. That. And then that. In fact, what I might actually do is use this instead of that one. But with this, I'm actually not going to screw this in. The snap ring goes in place here. Like so. And then this snap ring will go into place here along the belt loop. That way you can have it at a lower carry. You can carry it, your belt strap can go through this strap, you can go through the side scout straps, or you can go through the dangler strap, which is typically probably going to be this one that you use, the dangler strap, because, for example, if you have a backpack on, or if you're carrying anything on your belt, it's just nicer to have it lower down so it doesn't affect what you're doing. But you have the option, because of the snap ring, to pull it off if you don't want that, and you want to just mount it directly to your belt, or if you're going to use the scout strap. So that's the neat thing about this sheath, is it actually has 5 different ways that you can carry the knife. And so it's pretty neat. Hope you enjoyed and learned a little bit about making sheaths.